Moved by McCarthy, seconded by Decker to accept the minutes of the previous meeting as read. Motion carried. Moved by Piaski, seconded by Decker to pay the village bills for the month of June 2025. Motion carried. Multimedia channels 1548. Municipal property insurance 688. Bear insurance 2868. Bear insurance 863. Dan McCarthy 4740. Dan McCarthy 25049. Tom Monticelli 48470. Quick Trip 7532. We Energies 1505. JNI Promotions 3745. John Blader 300. Alliant Energy 72505. Catalyst Tax Gamma 41292. Share County Treasurer 295. Public comment, Eric Reese asked about dates for the open book and border review. Open book is 6/26 and the border review is 7/17, closed. Markuski asked about the non-compliant properties. Visitor stated the non-compliant letters were sent out. Monticelli had a call about trees on Half Lane. McCarthy said we would need help. The trees are too large for him to handle. Visitors contacted Oakfield Stone about the trees on his property. So far, no response. McCarthy thanked Chuck, Steve, and Rich for the help mowing. McCarthy asked how many dogs were allowed. 5, then a kennel license is needed. As for the mowing, visitors didn't think we should change. Most people are very happy with the way things are. She told Reese there are people in the village that could use his help mowing. The Red Granite Library will be hosting the Red Granite Community Market this summer. McCarthy will put out a reading stand soon. Moved by Decker, seconded by Piaski to adjourn. Motion carried.
Can I have a motion to accept the minutes?
I'll make a motion.
Second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Bills for the village. Maverick Pumping, $233.91. Red Granite Area Fire District, third quarter dues, $28.53. United States Treasury, second quarter Social Security, $327.62. Sunshine Visitors, a chairman and certified mail, $569.54. Bart Stanky, treasurer, $923.50. Dan Piaski, $277.05. Rich Decker, $277.05. Don Markuski, $277.05. Dan McCarthy, oil and filter, $38.50. Dan McCarthy, 6 meetings, $277.05. And 30 hours mowing, $554.10. Tom Monticelli, $461.75. John Blader, $300 for the maintenance. John Blader, $9,400 for the reassessment. United States Postal Service, $73. If you need stamps, buy them now. Next week they're going to $78. Red Granite Area Fire District, 21 EMS calls, $525.
How many EMS calls did we have?
21,
Wow.
$25 a piece. Mechanics and Metalwork LLC, work on the tractor, $174.35. That's it for the bills.
I'll move to pay the bills. Second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? You good?
We're good.
Public comment? Public comment's closed. Tom, do you have anything for us right away?
Yeah, I got the bids for those trees on Hackersack Lane.
Awesome. I know you sent.
Well, one I won't even read, it was $8,000. And then this guy,
Who's that?
Hunter Boyd. He was to remove the large oak trees, $18.50, stump removal, $400. Additional leaning removal, $650, stump removal, $100. And then L&M Tree Service says that, now Dan, is that guy gonna take that wood or is he just blowing smoke?
He told me he wanted it, but I can check with
That guy said if he just knocks them down, leaves them in the ditch so the guy can saw them up, he'll take them both down for $750. This guy took a maple tree down by my house, so that's why I called him.
I will check with them and then I'll be back.
Yeah, well, somebody could, Terry Gusky, I think, would have, nobody else will.
Yeah, well, there's somebody who'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll be fighting over it.
Do you need a motion?
Yeah, we'll make a motion on that,
Okay.
please.
Does anybody want to make a motion for?
I make a motion, who is it?
L&M Tree Service, Wayne Miller.
L&M Tree Service to take the trees down. Because if they saw them off, you know, why do we need to remove the stumps? That's,
That,
we
yeah,
don't leave them there.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Someone else recommended them to me as well, so.
he took a big maple down hanging over my house. It was amazing.
I have a dumb question. That's it, are we not gonna worry about the wood if that other guy isn't gonna take it then? Just
Yeah,
let somebody else
somebody,
take it.
he just said, if I can just knock it down and break it up, so he can get at it, it'd be $750.
Okay, I will stop and talk to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
If he's not gonna take it, will you just let Tom know so you guys can
I'll tell
make
him.
some arrangements and make sure somebody just.
We'll make sure it's cleaned up.
Well, thank you. I knew you would, but. Anything else for us, Tom?
Let's see, I kind of forgot some stuff last month. I'm going a little closer this month.
I'm supposed to remind you about fire lane, the gal.
Oh, yeah. If you want to know if we could grade it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I could call the county, next Wednesday, well, the 21st, I got an appointment at 10 o'clock in the morning with the county commissioner to do the Pazer rating in the village. Brian always did that for us.
Now, is that just for grading? Just to level the,
Yeah.
because that's what I wanted the backplate
Yeah.
for. So.
Yeah, maybe you think we're gonna need some gravel, all right?
Well, we can get the gravel in the truck.
Yeah, I don't know, I didn't check it out, but
Yeah.
she was at the open book. She came and
Yeah,
said,
Because we're gonna be getting gravel here shortly, so,
oh, yeah.
I mean, it's cheaper for us to do it than the county.
Oh, yes.
But are you able with everything?
Yeah, we'll be all right, because if I can get that backplate, which,
Okay.
there was one I found, but it sold before I could get to it, so.
well, we didn't handle, we wouldn't even notify the county, huh?
Yeah, we'll take care of it. Just give me time though.
You got till Wednesday.
One more day than I was gonna go.
Okay, what else we got here? I read this letter to Sunshine from John Krieger. We will be 100% rehabbing our property at 344 First Avenue, Red Granite. We've been letting it air out from the smoke. We've been in contact with John Siebert, the inspector for Washare County, and got approval to reconstruct the damaged area. John Krieger.
Do you have anything else?
And I think that's it for my end.
Rich, do you have anything?
No, I don't have nothing.
Buckwheat?
Again, I would like to thank Chuck, Dennis, and my wife Diane, and Rich for helping me get with all mowing and trimming and everything for the 4th. The back blade that I've been looking for, that one was for 200, but it sold before I could even get to it. And I don't know what you guys will allow. I found one that was like brand new, but I gotta drive for 4 hours to get to it, and that's too far, so. That's about really.
What should a Blake, I mean, does anybody, do we wanna put a ballpark out there to just make it easier for Dan? Like, what, I don't know what that should cost.
They make it.
I think it depends on what it is. Do we want one that's hydraulic, so you can turn it?
And it's, I can get out into it, it's a lot easier having hydraulic, but
Right.
that's really expensive.
But I don't know, if it,
Like, a lot easier. How much you guys wanna spend on it though?
I have no idea what they cost.
I haven't really seen too many hydraulics, so I don't know what they go for.
Like, what's a ballpark of what you're seeing when you're looking at them?
They go from anywhere from just a couple $100 for, up to thousands. Cause they got different kinds, they got the box scraper. So it makes it, so you can dig up the gravel and do it, or you can just have just a regular back blade. So
And what are your needs? What,
I would just go with just a regular back blade for,
okay,
so then 300 to 350.
like, what's a brand new one cost?
I don't know, $500, $600, $700.
Okay. So,
They've really been checking on these.
I mean, because I just feel like if you're just going and you're afraid to spend money, but you by the time you see us or get it approved, it's gonna be gone. Tom, can we just set an amount? Is that,
Sure.
like, can we say like up to $400 or something? If you s-
Keep it 400 low.
I think that'd be all right.
I mean, cause that way, if it seems like a really good deal,
that might be a little light.
that's like,
It could be, yeah.
Yeah, because you're gonna wanna make sure you got one that's heavy enough to,
so what would your recommendation be, Dan? 'Cause I mean,
I haven't researched, what the exact costs are.
but I just feel like he should have a dollar amount that he can freely say, like, yes, I want this one, and I'm.
$5 to $6, I don't know. Dan?
I have no idea.
Well, yeah, might as well go up to 6 and see what you can find.
Yeah.
Did you talk to more areas over there at 49 at all?
I know, I
I don't
haven't,
think
I haven't
Other than
been.
that
They aren't
small.
into that anymore.
No,
I don't have coverage in here to try to
So,
look it up.
so how about for right now, we say up to 6, and
Yeah.
obviously if you can find a better, if you find a steal on something, but if it's more than that, then please talk to Tom or I, because we can let you know,
Yeah, well, yeah. just-
beforehand too, so. But at least that gives you a little bit of freedom to not feel like, can I do this or can't I?
I appreciate that.
And I guess if you see anything when you're out of here, please just let us know. Because if it's something we need, And then, anything else for you, Dan?
No, but,
Someone commented to me about some mowing, so just a reminder for everyone in the village to keep your properties mowed. I will have to take a quick swing around and look at some of that and maybe send out some letters.
Well, of course, I think they sold it, I haven't talked to the guy yet.
The house is so, I think Chad, Mary Kay stopped in the other night. and
'Cause they were-
They said there's like brand new owners for it, but unfortunately the brand new owners are getting a property that has a field in the yard, so.
Oh, yeah, they hadn't been cut this summer yet, but like, I don't know, they're there for a couple hours and then they're gone for 2 days, and I don't know if they're,
Where's that, at 11?
Levis, yeah. They're slowly moving in, I think, but they must not brought a lawnmower over yet.
Yeah.
That's the best thing on the trailer.
And maybe if we see them, maybe we can stop in and talk to them and just
Okay.
introduce ourselves and
Yeah,
let
let us
them
say
know,
they're-
like, it needs to be mowed. If they need some
Yeah.
assistance, maybe they can ask somebody from them. But it's not a very big property, but I just don't know how you would mow it at this point.
just got bought twice.
Twice.
It's not high. Keep
I'll see if I can get a hold of them and see what's going on.
Yeah, if you see them, but wait, if you could just mention that that is a thing here.
It's, like I say, you look over there and they're there, you look over there and they're gone for 2 days, and then they'll be back. Sometimes they just back in and they're gone again, so
I seen like 4 or 5 cars there one day and next thing, there was nothing.
Okay.
they don't stay long. Now, I'll see what I can do about that, not the same. Nothing else I can run over there and go, well, hate to get shot when one of the labor's long.
They'll be like, well, he was a good soul.
Yeah.
Okay.
Move to adjourn.
Second?
All in favor? Opposed?